This is the type of place that Tony Soprano would have sat in the back and ate some Gabagool, some Mortadella, and picked on the mozzarella. This is old school. This is 1950s back here.
Come to mama, guys. I got you.
The only thing different is there's less gangsters in here now than there was back then.
We have people that come from far, far away to experience the taste of the mozzarella. The texture is perfect right now. I'm ready to form my mozzarellas out of it. I'm going to stretch it one last time.
Is that the smoke mozz? You're the best.
We're a small store in the back roads of a small town, but we're very fortunate that our reputation, our quality, our product draws people into this location. My dad means the world to me. He told me everything I know.
It's a family. If you come in a few times, they get to know you.
My gate, 2775.
You have a great day.
It works.
Hi, my name is John Amato. This is my wife, Jane Amato.
Hello.
I work at Fiore's House of Quality. I am now the owner of the store. It's a Italian delicatessen. We're located in Hoboken, New Jersey. The store was founded in 1913, so that's 111 years right now. And I've been working there since I was 14 years old. Hello, Fiore's. Whole corned beef and mozz. Would like a little mustard on it? Our number one product is our fresh mozzarella. Then we have a lot of other Italian delicacies, Mortadella, Prosciutto, Gabagool. We have all the staples of the Italian family.
The mozzarella is, it's delicious. It's soft. He really, really knows how to make the mozzarella. They go by feel. It's delicious. And people just keep coming back because you really can't get it anywhere else.
This place is synonymous with Italian-American tradition, and especially since Hoboken is the birthplace of it. They jumped off the boat. Hoboken was where it all began. Famous actors would come in here all the time. Just want a sandwich, just want a piece of mozzarella. I remember one time, my uncle had me take a package to Fiore Airport that had to be flown out to Las Vegas to Sinatra where he was playing with the Sands. And I brought mozzarella from here, which got to Las Vegas in 5 hours. It was incredible. Sinatra needed his fix. Du stellas hogadu tu mezzo mare, which means 2 stars fell into the ocean. But he used to sing that all the time.
Entering Fiore's is like entering the 1950s. We're doing it the same way, small batches, bringing out the best we can out of the products that we sell. That's our philosophy. Do the same thing over and over, and do it right.
Ready. Next.
Welcome to the store. Over here we have our antipasta, we have olives, octopus, hot peppers. Roasted peppers is one of our biggest sellers. This is our main slicing machine. This is where we start to prepare all of these sandwiches. On this counter here, we have basically all our homemade stuff. This is our mozzarella salad. This is oil, basil, and tomatoes. This is our homemade smoked mozzarella. This is our dry scamotz, dry mozzarella, mainly used for cooking. This is our homemade sausage. It's all pork, salt, pepper, fennel. Very simple, excellent. In this room is where we make the mozzarella. Mozzarella is the family legacy. What I'm doing here is I'm passing it through this Qatar. This way, when we start to cook with hot water, it cooks each piece. Making mozzarella is a very simple process. It's just hot water, raw cheese, and then get it to the desired texture that you want. I've learned through the years from my dad and my uncles. They told me what to do, how to do, what to feel, and I just kept going with it. All right, so what we're doing is we're getting hot water, and we're gonna introduce it to the curd. We don't wanna shock it. We don't wanna make it too hot. Kind of like a jacuzzi. You wanna go into the jacuzzi nice and easy, and then you want the hot water to come on. My grandfather used this paddle. He used to be the mozzarella maker with my Uncle Doc. Everything in this place has been used by my father, my uncles, my grandfather. So a lot of history is right here. What I'm doing is I'm bringing the curd together. It's right where I want it to be. So I'm bringing all those little pieces together and I'm making it smooth. So this way I could form it into twists. We make twists. I'll make some balls also. I got it to the temperature I wanted it. Now I'm gonna remove the hot water to stop the cooking process. The texture is perfect right now. I'm ready to form my mozzarellas out of it. I'm gonna stretch it one last time. Make everything nice and smooth. The final stage we do is when we add the salt. We dip it in a salt water brine. I'll add a little more taste to the mozzarella. Whole milk taste, very delicious. It's just very juicy piece of cheese. We're doing something right. You know, when we see customers and when we give them a taste of the mozzarella, and it's that wow factor. You see many people go, wow, this is great. So it's a nice feeling to see that. That gets us going.
I'm gonna give you a piece so you can try it right now. $15.
Here we're gonna be salting some roasted peppers. We're gonna be using them, marinating them later on. We're gonna add oil and garlic. When my grandfather first came here from Italy, he actually jumped ship at that time it was called. He came here illegally, but it was during a snowstorm. So all he had was just a letter trying to get to his cousin's place in Hoboken. The sacrifices that they made back then was just amazing. Hoboken has been very great to our family. My father worked hard his whole life. He worked for Mr. Fiore, like I said, in 1950 at 15 years old, delivering. One of his well-known clients at the time for Mr. Fiore was Deli Sinatra, Frank Sinatra's mother. In 1965, he purchased the business from Mr. Fiore, who was ready to retire. From that point on, my father was able to carry on the business and grow the business. He worked 7 days a week. He was doing 14 hours a day. He was a cornerstone of Hoboken.
He was well known.
Well known and well loved.
Well loved.
The store's been very good to us, and the hard work, the sacrifice of all the generations. We always do for the kids, and I'm doing the same for my kids.
75, please. Can I get a little side of mustard, please? Sure.
This town, Hoboken, is a town that's loaded with characters.
Hey, how you doing?
Everybody has nicknames. They're all very funny in their own way.
I ordered an Italian special. I got the prosciutto, the supersada, and the hot ham with the smoked mutts.
That's my game sound.
Oh, you sound like a salesman, but it's good, you know? It's not really what the doctor ordered, but it makes me happy, and I'm gonna die with a smile on my face. You know what I mean? I don't overdo it. I have heart disease for a stents, but I still come here because I've been coming here from like 1980 something.
So I moved to Hoboken a couple of years ago now, and I think as soon as we were here, I think we'd been here like one day before someone asked us, "Oh, have you been to Fiore's yet?"
We were all little kids coming down here, especially in the summer, down to get a sandwich, but it's always about the mutts.
Today's special is the corned beef. You like corned beef? All sandwiches come with mozzarella, okay?
Every day we do one special. Today's special is the corned beef. Our corned beef is like butter. We slow boil it for about an hour and a half. You could do the fork testing. The fork goes into it nice and easy. She's ready. All right, we're gonna make a whole loaf of corned beef and mozzarella. Today's special. First, we're gonna start with the Italian bread. It's a brick oven bread. You can't beat a brick oven bread. It's one of your best. We're gonna add our fresh mozzarella to it, homemade. That's like the foundation of almost all our sandwiches. We're gonna layer it on there nicely. Now I'll slice the corned beef for the sandwich. All right, we're gonna put a little mustard on it. Just a smear of mustard, German mustard, to go with the Italian mozzarella and the Irish corned beef. The German mustard keeps everybody in place. Simple sandwiches, that's all we do. That's it, that's a good sandwich.
Hi, how you doing? How may I help you, sweetie?
Working with family is the best. It doesn't actually feel like work. As I said, my father we lost last year. My two uncles we lost in 2020. That's when I started to work. Before that, it was just hanging out with my family. We have friends that come in and just to hang out here. We have like a little clubhouse in the back, basically. And the days just pass.
You know, the Amato family is beautiful. In the beginning, of course, you know, I'm Asian, I'm Filipino, and I was a little bit nervous to meet my father-in-law back then, but really, they accepted me with open arms. They were nice, loving, and just accepted me. They're very family oriented. The Filipinos are very family oriented. It's a great family to be part of.
One thing about like our family in a family business, you always feel their presence in the store. My grandfather, my two uncles, my father now, and I know they're proud of me because they told me when they were alive. Even like when my father was 88, and he'd be like, "You can do it. I know you can do it, and you've been doing it for us." And it's a warm feeling to have working in the same store or sitting in the same chair where my father sat. We have an old wooden chair. I remember my grandfather sitting in that old wooden chair, and you know, we're doing for the family and with one common goal, to work for the store, to bring out the best and to provide for our families. Thank you. Take care and enjoy. That's what our mission was. So it was all good.